Good evening, my Real News Media TV family. Welcome back to the channel for another news update. And in the news this evening, vendor killed along Marchpen Road. The police are probing the gun slaying of a 37-year-old vendor along Marchpen Road, Spanish Town, St. Catherine on Tuesday night. The deceased has been identified as Christopher Mattis of Carlens Road in Spanish Town. It is reported that about 9:30 p.m., Mattis was at a stall he operated along Marchpen Road when he was pounced upon by three armed men who opened gunfire at him. Mattis suffered gunshot wounds to his upper body. He was taken to the Spanish Town Hospital where he was pronounced dead. The Spanish Town Criminal Investigations Branch is probing the matter. Man killed, policeman injured in alleged shootout in St. Catherine. The St. Catherine South police fatally shot an unidentified man during an alleged confrontation, which resulted in the seizure of an Intratec submachine gun near Old Harbor, St. Catherine Wednesday morning. It is reported that about 2:40 a.m., a police operation was conducted in Boys Content in search of wanted persons. The police were reportedly greeted by gunfire as they approached an area of the community and a shootout ensued. When the shooting subsided, the unidentified man was observed suffering from gunshot wounds. The submachine gun with a number of rounds was reportedly seized from him, and he later succumbed to his injuries. During the incident, a police constable sustained a broken leg and has been admitted to hospital for treatment. A probe is underway by the Independent Commission of Investigations. Judge grants bail to gaming employee who gambled the stolen funds. A man who was employed by a gaming company was granted bail in the Kingston and St. Andrew Parish Court on Tuesday after he pleaded guilty to stealing money through cash pot services which he managed while working at an establishment. The complainant told the court that on several occasions, 34-year-old Jermaine Ingram would print tickets of varying amounts right before the closing of the jackpot. On the final occasion, before his dismissal and arrest, Ingram reportedly printed a ticket in excess of $47,000. Pleading with Ingram, the complainant said, "Jermaine, can you give me the rest of the people's money, please, Jermaine?" Questioned by Senior Parish Judge Sancha Burrell regarding Ingram's continued employment after the first incident, the complainant said he would promise not to repeat his actions. Admitting to the crime, Ingram told the court that he gambled the money. "Oh, you have employed a gambling addict in your place, and he's no good at it apparently because he keeps losing the money," Judge Burrell said. She ordered Ingram to pay $200,000 in damages to the complainant before his next court date on October 30, 2024. He was also granted bail on his own surety in the amount of $150,000. The conditions of his bail are that he is to report to the Gordontown Police Station daily between the hours of 6 a.m. and 6 p.m. and he must inform the sub-officer in charge of the police station of any plans to travel outside of Kingston and St. Andrew. "I am not sending you home to go steal the money," Judge Burrell warned. "I didn't steal it, I gambled it," Ingram responded. "Sir, it is stealing," Burrell said. Heavy wind down trees causes power outages across a corporate area. Strong wind gusted across the corporate area on Wednesday afternoon caused the power outages, downed the trees, and left at least one vehicle damage. The freak storm started around 1 p.m. and lasted for around 15 minutes. "Me nearly blow away me and me 2-box food them. I had to hang on to the water bottle under my arm," one St. Andrew resident told the news. The weather event coincided with the expected arrival of a wave of the Saharan dust across the Central Caribbean, including Jamaica. There have so far been no reported injuries due to the freak storm. However, the news has received reports of damage to homes and at least one motor vehicle, which was reportedly damaged after a tree fell on top of it in the Content Spring area. There was also brief interruptions in power services in some areas, including Duhaney Park, Marvally, and the Crossroads. NHT issues warning over fake messages being circulated. The National Housing Trust is warning the public to be mindful of fictitious communication being circulated, claiming to be from senior managers and the staff of the trust. In a release issued on Wednesday, the NHD said that the false information is being circulated via email and WhatsApp messages. It added that in one of the messages, the claim is that there is an emergency requiring assistance, while in another, customers are being asked to submit banking information for a refund. The NHD wishes to advise that neither the email accounts nor the overseas WhatsApp numbers being used are associated with the NHD or any of its officers. The NHD does not communicate with customers regarding such matters in this manner, the advisory said. The NHD went on to urge customers who may be contacted with the fictitious messages that they should not engage the individuals and they should not share personal information with them. Toll hike on Highway 2000 east-west necessary, says Vaz. Transport Minister Darrell Vaz says that the proposed new toll rates on Highway 2000 east-west that are to take effect on July 6 are below the maximum allowable increases possible under the concession agreement. This is in response to the public interest generated since the adjusted rates were published on Tuesday for the Portmore, Spanish Town, Vineyards and Maypen toll plazas. Members of the public have up to June 29 to submit their concerns to Trans-Jamaican Highway. Speaking Wednesday at a post-cabinet media briefing, Mr. Vaz sought to remind the public that the rate adjustments are necessary to ensure the sustainability of the infrastructure investment. He said the Portmore leg of the highway, which is the most traversed, saw the least increase.
The Class 1 is from $340 to $360, representing a 5.88% increase. Class 2 from $610 to $660, and Class 3 from $1,020 to $1,090, a 6.86% increase. There are some benefits that will accrue to the public, and that is in way of discounts. Users of the T-tag will continue to benefit from the discounting rates, including a 10% discount for frequent users after the 10th passage in one toll week, and a promotional 50% discount on T-tag purchases from July 6, 2024 until September 30th, 2024. Over $700 million is being spent by Trans-Jamaica Highway to improve the ramps. Firstly, at Freetown, which is currently underway and expected to be completed by the first quarter of 2025 at a cost of $320 million. And Heartland, NROC is in receipt of the request for approval from Trans-Jamaica Highway for the construction of an entrance and exit ramp. This work will begin by the end of this calendar year at a cost of $400 million.
Saharan dust to begin affecting Jamaica today. A wave of the Saharan dust layer currently across the Central Caribbean is expected to affect Jamaica on Wednesday. The very thin layer of dust drifted from the Eastern Caribbean into the Central Caribbean today and is now moving into the Western Caribbean. The Meteorological Service say the hazy conditions will be short-lived, with the greatest concentrations just south of the island. The dust mass is expected to remain across the island until midday Thursday, when a tropical wave is likely to move into the vicinity of the island. Persons who are asthmatic or have allergies and other respiratory illnesses should adopt precautionary measures. Thank you everyone for watching. See you tomorrow morning at 6 a.m. for another news update.